Taking damage is something everyone encounters in any game. Yes, even you, Johnny. So that begs the question, can you beat Gotham Knights without taking... Yes. Yes, you can. Because I did it with all 4 Arkham games. So, how does this game compare in difficulty? On a scale of 1 to 10, I ranked these games 3 different times. 1 for early game, 1 for mid game, and 1 for the end of the game. And I took the averages to see which is the hardest. So I'll be doing the same for Gotham Knights, to see how hard the game is to beat without taking damage. Taking damage meaning, if I take any sort of damage, I must restart from the last checkpoint.
But there is no restart button.
No, there definitely has to be a restart button.
Nope, there's definitely not a restart button.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. This game,
Dude, like, how?
it's definitely a game. The game starts off with Batman
Behind you.
getting absolutely whooped by Ra's al Ghul.
It's not fair, bro's got the Power Ranger sword.
He's dead. The whole Bat family is upset over Bruce's death. Or should I say, the Gotham Knights.
This guy stinks!
Family gathering, who am I picking? Nightwing. Not even a question. Now time for the classic tutorial section. We're looking for Dr. Langstrom though. Wait, that's him? Oh, he's dead. We follow these tracks to where Langstrom was brutally murdered. There wasn't a nice puzzle for me to solve. Skip the solution. Yeah. Classic hidden door. That door led to this mutated room area thing. I then went to pick up this hard drive, but it's a tablet. Great game. Leaving the area, there was just some random people out there. There's some guys! Yeah, finally we get to fight people. And I hate the combat in this game. At least I did think it was bad. I'm not gonna say I think it's amazing, but we'll get into that later. Have they swung at me yet? No, I don't think they have. Heavy range attack, especially the ranged attacks. Ranged attack. This game is so bad. This is where something very stupid came up. Did I get hit? Oh, there's no restart button. Where is it at? So every single time I get hit, which eventually is a lot, I have to exit out of the game, back to the main menu, and hit continue. Now this only takes like 7 seconds. But that's 7 seconds less than I would have needed if there was just a restart button. After a sad 3 hits in the tutorial stage, I beat it. You are unbelievable. Shut up. Now there's this big guy. He has a big shield. And I have to break the shield with a heavy attack. Bye-bye. No! Oh! That's it. That's all there basically is to him. We left that place, and now we have a bat cycle. Nobody cares. Back at the Belfry, which is the rip-off bat cave, we're going over the info that we got from the tablet. I'm not calling that thing a hard drive.
Wanted us to work this together.
Robin, shut up. Alfred also shows up, and to get all the information out of that hard drive, we need the bio-access key from Langstrom's body and GCPD. I'll give this to the game. It does have a pretty good upgrade system and abilities, and even different suits and weapons that you can get. It also by far has the best looking Gotham in my opinion. It was made like 8 years later than the last Arkham game though, so I can't really say much. Time to beat up some bad guys so we can find some clues. So we can go to the GCPD even though we already know where the GCPD is. After slumping enough guys, Alfred tells us the rendezvous point of the GCPD so we can break in and get what we need. Oh no! So I must remain undetected. What? This guy's cheating! Turns out the people in this game are a little bit smarter than the Arkham series.
Yeah, it turns out the cops in this game don't like us because Gordon died. Ow? I don't know, the game never told you.
More traversing through the GCPD later, and we found ourselves at the first Predator fight.
No! Don't walk over here, don't walk!
Now, there's not a lot of these in the game, and they're all really easy. A little later, we made it to the morgue area, but there's Ra's al Ghul and Talia. She burned him? I thought they were supposed to be like working together. I literally, I still saw her. I saw her, that she didn't disappear. She just walked behind the door. Just walk over there. She's gonna be hiding behind the door. We finally made it to Langstrom, what we were here for, and it's just another puzzle. I solved it and kind of had no clue what was going on. Stupid. Bye bye, guys. Back on the night cycle. Really can't call it a bat cycle. We went back to the Belfry. From the blood cells that we got, Barbara gained access to all the documentations. Basically what she found was old experiments on humans to make creatures. We also talked about Talia being with the League of Assassins and all that. But like, who cares? I haven't really talked about the combat at all. That's because there hasn't been a lot of fights. I promise there's a lot more later.
To find out more about Langstrom's murder, I just learned how to interrogate people, so we're going to interrogate the mob and the freaks to see if they know anything about it.
Come back here!
And each group has their specific part of the map where they stay, so I have to go there and find a random crime and just beat the crap out of them and just make them tell me stuff. Anyway, I just did that one more time to get the information out. So while I'm on the topic of getting hit, even though it's barely happened, there is a glitch in this game where if I return the menu and continue again, the health stays sometimes. It doesn't happen every time, but sometimes the health will stay from when I got hit last time. So the obvious solution for me for that was just to use a heal. So if you ever see me down a heal, that's why. I promise if I got hit, I did not just heal up and say it was that solution.
Oh, this looks fun. So after getting all the information out, we find Talia. Talk to her for a little bit. Apparently she's not in the League of Assassins anymore. Come on, man. I mean, look what you're wearing.
So basically, like every other time, Ra's al Ghul wanted Bruce to be his successor. So it didn't happen. So Talia killed Ra's even further by burning him because he was like old and frail and all that. And since she burned the body, there's going to be a bunch of assassins after her, quote unquote. And they're all going to be in Gotham. For sure, buddy.
Yeah, once the league gets blah blah blah. I hear this all the time. Back at the Belfry, Harley Quinn hit us up. Told us that her and Batman were working on some stuff for criminals. I mean, I don't believe her, but I could pay her a visit. Before we go, I got a little upgrade. That's it. Let's head off. Whilst breaking into the Arkham jail, whatever you want to call it, I realized that level design in this game is actually really good. Props to the game for that. In the other Batman, after absolutely saucing these guys, I move on to the next area. Anyway, game's not even that bad. I kind of enjoy it now.
Got me.
This next fight is actually a decently sized fight for this game because there's not that many. It gave me a few troubles here and there. No, come on, dude. I mean, nothing too crazy. Avoid taking damage. Whoa! Oh, come on. I would like to thank everyone who watched and liked my last video because the whole reason this video is being made is because we hit our like goal last time, 500 likes, but we actually crushed it because we got 1,600 likes. That deal also came with me no-hitting Suicide Squad, so if that video and this video combine for 500 likes, I will do the DLC of every no-hit run I've done so far. So all 4 Arkham games and both the games. That being if they have a DLC, of course. Now we're at Harley. And a few weird comments later, she wants us to pick up a card for her. She's doing this because she was supposedly helping Batman find out data on criminals that aren't easy to find data on, which makes no sense. Batman would be able to do it easily. Find my way through a small amount of enemies without getting hit a singular time. Alright, maybe once. I get to the next area. I don't want to fight her.
Big Mama, yeah.
How does she have a sword? Now, Big Mama does have a lot of health, but I was lucky giving her the hands.
I can't see!
Oh, what? Come on, dude. Come on. Holy. You can handle it, huh? Doesn't look like you're handling it to me. I meet up with another big guy. This one, I'm sorry. I finally made it to the record room I need to make it to, scan this thing, and grab the card that I needed to give to Harley.
And this file.
Hey, boys. Why did I... Oh, just instantly come in here and just mollywop me. That's cool. Did I just get shotgunned?
Something makes no sense right here. There wasn't any prison escape or like alarms or anything. The prisoners were kind of just out, scrapping the police officers. I don't know why.
Yeah, let's tag team Big Mama.
Say that again?
Come on, you know me. We met back up with Harley Quinn. We gave her the stuff, and she put the stuff in the book. And then she put the stuff on a balloon. Now I have to chase the balloon. After someone calls sliming these guys out, we reached the best fight scene in the entire game. Why? Just take a listen. I hope this isn't copyright. Wow, there's a lot of people. Okay. Dang, she sauced me up. Dude! Why? Cops! I'm helping you! Dude, why is this cop up my butt? Why? Bro, I just spawned in. Okay, or I could just be an idiot. I mean, you could say this fight gave me a little trouble, but I wouldn't say it did. I'm lying. We got the book that we needed, and it actually had useful information in it. Time to go back to the Belfry. We're here. Now that we're here, we're analyzing the data, and turns out a lot of people were killed the same way with knives hanging them. And somehow the Penguin's tied into this because he served his sentence and everyone else didn't. Oswald Cobblepot. He's in every game. So of course we go to pay him a nice little visit. Of course there's people here too. Boom! That's on me. After massacring the innocent people outside, I made it to Penguin. Once we get to Penguin, we try to get him to help us figure out this criminal case. He low-key tells us we don't have street cred like Batman. We tell Alfred this, and then we go out and do all this stuff so we can get the street cred for him to help us. All these 4 things are 2 side missions and talking to 2 people. So we're gonna get this done real quick. We talked to Detective Montoya, I don't know how you say that, and Lucius Fox. And both of them, we really don't care about the rest of the story. Alright, time to stop this deal. Without getting hit a singular time ever. Ha ha ha. I gotta stop doing that. It seems to curse me. Defeat all 10 enemies. There's 37 people right there. This wasn't too hard. But man, was it annoying. I actually had to use my brain instead of just running around mindlessly. The other side mission I had to do was easy. Didn't even get touched. Like actually this time. So after I finished that, we're back at the Ice Lounge. Penguin, what did you learn last time? Back at the Big P, he tells us that people are listening to us. So we take out all the devices and he tells us about the Court of Owls, which is a secret society in Gotham that run things in the shadows. They can be found in the Powerhouse. So you know we're gonna go there. Not something to go find where Alfred is because he went to a meeting and he hasn't come back to the Belfry yet. Of course, he was just with his old pal, Jacob Kane. Nothing suspicious about this guy at all. Well, back at the Belfry, and we still haven't finished Act 2. It's honestly a long start of the game. Now it's time to figure out about these Court of Owls people at the Powerhouse.
Better check that out.
Yeah, you better check that out. Check this out, buddy. This next fight, it gave me a little trouble, I'll admit it. There was quite a few people, and by quite a few I mean way too many. Okay, a little bit of a scare there. As you can see, I took 4 resets in total because I have 7 heals and now I have 3. Whoa, trapdoor! And then we make it to this room. And we gotta do a puzzle that I did in like RE7. Yeah, baby, yeah. It is the Court of Owls. Court of Owls go bye-bye. Eventually we made it to this old lady talking about Court of Owl stuff. Can I be honest? I was not paying attention to this part. Dude, I'm trying to do a... After absolutely plying to these people, we made it to this guy who was apparently a traitor, but the Court of Owls found us, and somehow Nightwing didn't escape this part. Bro, you could have gotten out in time. You could have gotten out in time. This guy talking looks oddly familiar. Can't tell who it is though. Since we're like an intruder and stuff, they dropped us down. That guy died. I didn't. And now they have a whole parkour course down here. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing right there. Go! Oh, I nipped my butt cheeks. Yeah, that was easy. Back at the Belfry, we just talked about, you know, life, Court of Owls, Batman dying. The way I'm doing early, mid, and late game is there's 8 case files, and 7 of the case files have 2 sub case files in them, and 1 has 4, and that was at the start of the game. So every 6 sub case files is gonna be the start, middle, and end. Speaking of that, it's the end of the early game, and here's what it looked like when I finished all the Arkham series and all their ratings. Now it's time for a blank canvas for Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad. And I'm gonna rate the start of the game a 4 because that one fight took me a while, and there was a few fights here and there where I got hit like 5 to 10 times, and that didn't really happen that much in other games. The only reason it's below Asylum is because of the Bane fight. I hate that fight. Back outside, we go to the Gotham Gazette. There's a little bit of security there, we get rid of it because this door is a secret court hideout. We found this file, which led us to another puzzle, which told us where the secret caverns of the court are. I want you to take a wild guess where I'm at right now. It's like we're playing GeoGuessr. That's right, we were at the tunnels I was just talking about. This is where we meet the worst enemy in the entire game. These guys are way too annoying. The only way you can damage these guys is by first hitting them with a heavy ranged attack, and then you can damage them, do about half their health, and having to do it again. The problem is, they are fast. Very fast. Absolutely taking dumping on. Yeah, these guys suck. There's nothing happy about me when I fight these guys. All sadness. Turns out they were hiding a secret facility to do some experiments. We stole their stuff. And now the voice of the owls is back, and he's talking about why owls are better than bats. He then blew up the area, and now I'm fighting more of the horrible enemies. They're called talents, by the way. I went to dodge, and the dude still hit me because he's nice.
Leave me alone!
Yeah, run away. Oh, we barely made it out of there with our lives. Anyway, back at the Belfry, before doing our next main mission, I went and did a bunch of side missions around the city just to get better stuff. That way, it isn't as hard. Talking to Talia, she tells us that the League was aware of the owls the whole time. And like all the chemicals that they were making were basically trying to make the Lazarus Pit, but for right now, all they got was making the talons out of like a poison chemical thing. She basically tells us that she will try to help us so we can take down the Court of Owls, but we all know that's not true, come on. Back at the Belfry, we learned that talons are basically zombies, and Alfred thought that that old lady that we saw was Cobblepot Grandma. Grandma Cobblepot. So now we're going to go to this high society party and get a bunch of voices to figure out who's in the Court of Owls and who's not. First, we got to save someone from the Court of Owls. Mark Hendricks, I'm on my way. By the way, right here, that glitch happened where I got hit and I restarted. I just didn't heal up because I forgot about it. And that's why I have damage taken, don't worry. Oh, that was scary. Back in the Belfry, we had more conversations about the League of Assassins, Talia, and the Court of Owls, just a little bit here and there. Nothing too much. Anyway, I'm now at that high-class party. I accidentally pressed the run button. These guards, by the way, they're Court of Owl members. So somehow they got in here. I listened to all the conversations to analyze the voices to see who's in the Court of Owls. But hey, look at that guy. He's the main speaker, and look at what he's wearing. Let's follow him. So yeah, this guy's definitely the voice of the court, and there's a secret 13th level. And we found this recording of him saying that the Court of Owls killed Langstrom.
Got him. We fucking got him.
1836 1877. Okay, I have to click it in time. Bang! Yeah, and I'm smart. Eventually we made it to where the voice of the court is. And I'll be honest, he was just yapping, bro. Stuff like, we don't want to destroy the city, save it. And look at who it is. Oh, wow, we would have never guessed that. Just kidding, I was actually kind of surprised. This is Bruce Wayne's uncle. He knew Bruce was Batman, and he knows all of the Knights' identities. So, that's not good for us, but he said he won't tell anybody for his loyalty to Bruce's mom. He basically wants the Knights to work with them because they have the same enemies and goals and all that, but they kill people. That's not the Bat way. Right as soon as stuff was about to go down, the League attacked. Oh, is he about to get active? That's cool. No, I didn't want to play the game anyway. You see me duck under that like a pro? I'm gonna kill myself. There's no way. Too easy. Too easy. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Those assassins are just... Remember a few minutes ago when I said the Talons were the worst enemies to fight? I lied. Anything in the lead assassins are worse. Unless you jump them. Easy. Then it makes it a little better. And in the very next fight they introduced Big Fat Assassin Boy. Wow, was this fight annoying. I did not like this fight either. Turns out I didn't like a lot of these fights in this game because they were hard. Thank God. That was hard, dude. Why is the whole sky red? Whilst my fight was happening, the people at the hotel got massacred by the League of Assassins. Bad. And getting down to the gist of it, basically a full-fledged underground society war is about to happen between the Court of Owls and the League of Assassins. You know who's going to put a stop to it? Not Robin. He's done nothing this whole time. I reached knighthood, which means I can glide around now. Anyway, I'm back to Talia, and she's fighting League of Assassins members. So maybe she wasn't lying.
She just started yapping about some Langstrom and the Talons again. And Montoya was talking about how she can't get Kane under arrest because there's a bunch of corrupted cops covering up stuff. I had to put a stop to some corrupted cops so I can get info. Which led me to here. After absolutely pummeling these guys, I looked around and saw this, which tells us that some cops are working with the Court of Owls. We went back to the Iceberg Lounge to check on Penguin. All of his guys were dead, and he was dead?
Oh my god, he's dead.
It was a trap. And now wants some weird fear toxin gas thing.
Why? Alfred's dead! No!
I finally made it out of that death maze just to make it to whatever that is. This game loves its puzzles and its Talons. I don't like the Talons. I was so surprised I figured this puzzle out all on my own. No YouTube videos needed. None. Not at all.
Take a wild guess what was in this room. Oh, this game is great, isn't it? Wait till you hear this. We walk in the next room. Take a wild guess what's in that room. Oh, brother. This game is horrible. And you won't believe what's in the next room. A bigger Talon. Let's put this game at bottom 5 games of all time, honestly.
They should have given this guy a health bar because he was definitely a boss. I mean, they gave this guy so much health. I know he had more than the other ones in the other part of the game. I know he did. And that shield attack. I mean, it's quicker than any punch in the game. I just hate him. I hate him. Listen, boys, I was putting the hands on him. And this happened.
No! I couldn't...
Listen, there's nothing I can do about that. It literally gave me 0.1 second to react before it triggered the cutscene. I even left and came back, and it was after. So I guess I failed the challenge, but who cares? Let's keep going.
That wasn't my fault!
After running around and interrogating this guy, I made my way to this place.
What? Since when can they do that?
Do I even have to say it anymore? Do I even have to say it?
Dude, are you serious?
Somehow, there was 2 of them, and I did way better than when I fought one of them. I think I adapted that stupid shield bash.
Bro, he's literally doesn't have a shield up. Let's go, man. Oh my god, that is a lock-in fight. Yeah, this place was crawling with talents. You know I hate him. So Loki just blew it up. Stop saying Belfry. Alfred. Just call him Alfred.
Back at the Belfry, we decided to take down Kane. Not kill him, but arrest him. I know it feels crazy to say this, but that's the end of the middle of the game already. That was 6 sub-chapters. Just for reference, look at the middle of the section of the Arkham games, and I think the middle of the section of this game was harder than all the Arkham games by a little bit. So I'm gonna put it at a 6.5. I could boost it to 7, but I don't think it was quite there. After upgrading everything and putting on this slick suit, I went to Montana because she's also going to help us take down Kane. She says that she needs a judge to actually sign the warrant for Kane, and the only one that will do it is Judge Moreno. So obviously we're going to protect that person and find them.
Interrogate the mob to find out more information. Like I said, I have to interrogate the mob to figure out where the judge is in hiding, but for some reason, I flew around the city for 15 minutes in the area where the mob is, and they just weren't there. Until I finally found some. But now I gotta go interrogate the other group, which I did. And you won't believe this, but I had to do it again. Bro, why can't I interrogate these guys? Yeah, for some reason my game was like glitched and I couldn't interrogate the freaks, so I had to restart my whole game and go back. Dude, I'm about to stop the game. I'm about to stop the game and not play it. How?
Listen, I'm not gonna say this took me 45 minutes because the game is glitchy, but it took me 45 minutes because the game is glitchy.
It only took me four people to go through. With all this new information from my interrogation buddies, we found the judge and saved her. No problems at all. Okay, now that we got the judge on our side, time to go raid Arasaka Tower. Wait. Wrong game. You stubbed my toe on my foot.
Wow, man.
Let's make it into the tower. I grabbed this laser cutter, and these guys wanted to smoke. Yeah, Lucky. My name is Kane Malma Shamahama. That's so OP. Talking about something, they'll take it from here. I haven't seen y'all all the game except for in the Belfry. Oh yeah, by the way, if you couldn't tell, we're here for Kane. That was a fast punch.
Come on, stop shooting me. Okay, we'll take that.
Oh, I didn't see she had a gun in her head. Yeah, for some weird reason, this fight took me like 20 minutes. But it's just the normal enemies you fight throughout the entire game. So I don't really know why it took me so long. After getting to this room, I had to do this puzzle. Which I did by myself, no YouTube at all. None. Then we made it to this room. Listen, I don't want to talk about it. I couldn't tell you how many times I got hit in this room. It was upwards of 50. That guy was stunned! He was stunned! I spent so long in this room. How? And it wasn't even that hard of a fight. Come on! If this tells you how long I was in that room, I leveled up 2 times in that one room, 17 and 19. If you're wondering how I leveled up, I'm technically leaving the game and joining back, so it carries my levels every single time I leave a fight. I feel like I should have struggled more in this fight because you won't guess what was here. More talons. And when you get to the bottom, there's more talons. But that's not what I'm going to talk about right here, because I actually beat this in only a couple tries. I haven't really talked about this at all, but the weapon I'm using, the melee, is a fire weapon, and I got it from a drop, and it's really good. I've been using it for a while. And the range attack shoots out lightning, and it stuns every single enemy in 1 to 2 hits, because it has like 108 buildup. It's really overpowered. And that's basically what I use for the rest of the game. Oh my god.
Listen, I've already been in this tower for an hour. We saw this voice guy, he was talking crap because he went behind this door. Little does he know, I got a tank on my side. After I beat these guys up.
Blast them! Oh, I thought it was gonna be like, that was a little ant. Okay, there we go. The trash blast animation. Oh my god, finally. We got to a cutscene.
You know the 2 enemies I said I hate most? You know what these are? League of Assassin Talons.
Yep, I can already tell I'm gonna want to kill myself. I'm so thankful you don't see these guys a lot in this game, because wow, are they annoying. But somehow I beat it in like 4 tries. I don't know why I keep using that ability, because it gives me iframes for like 1 second, but I don't know what the ability actually does. We caught up with Jacob Kane. He thought we weren't gonna arrest him. We are. So Montoya puts him into custody. His wife shows up. She's mad. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He died. Yeah, it was Talia, and she's still the League of Assassins leader. Of course, I mean, I think I called that like 20 minutes ago. Because I don't want to fight him. I have to re-chase her! That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Back at the Belfry, we learned that the League basically just wants to destroy Gotham. and keep the war going on even though the court owls are basically over. Like I said earlier, if you're wondering what my weapons and armor look like, that's what it is. Nothing too crazy. So we need to trace on Talia to figure out, well, basically everything. So I'm here to save Dr. Thompkins.
How am I supposed to dodge that? Holy! That's OP! Anyway, I saved Dr. Thompkins. And Lucius Fox is now in trouble. And I saved him too, pretty easily. Don't worry, because Detective Montoya is also in trouble. And these 3 fights were my peak fights. It only took me 1 to 2 tries each fight. That is surprising, because there was a lot of League of Assassins.
I spent 45 minutes doing side missions so I can be up to par with the level that I'm supposed to be. So you know, I don't want to cry after fighting any enemy. Oh yeah, just the classic castle on the side of the Gotham Street. Yeah, makes sense. Anyway, we're here because we found a track of Talia, and this is actually Arkham Asylum. Whilst here, we found out that Langstrom was here before he died, so that means the Court of Owls killed him because he was working with the League of Assassins. I did this quick puzzle to figure out that Talia has been working after Langstrom died to get a better serum for stronger soldiers. Of course, we encountered some people along the way. Oh, he's cheating. These guys blow, dude. I'm so glad I beat that third try. They're still coming! Whoa, new enemy type, and I don't like it. Oh my god, I get sauced. Then I made it to this puzzle, and I wanted to figure it out so bad. I didn't understand the puzzle. Somehow, I didn't understand the puzzle. All you gotta do is click it and look on the screen and it's green. So I looked it on YouTube. I don't know how I didn't figure it out. I'm sorry, this is really annoying for me. And of course, Man-Bat escaped. He didn't stand a single chance though. I would put this under bullying. Cyberbullying. Because he's in a game. Too easy. In the cutscene, Nightwing kind of got messed up a little bit. It's alright, we're just gonna go out for parole, who cares? Well, there was 3 more Man-Bats that we had to take down so they didn't terrorize the city. And it was a whole different story. I mean, these guys were cooking me, I can't lie. And I took damage off of literally what? After what felt like an hour of fighting the first Man-Bat, I beat it. Oh, did I mention they summon guys? Why? What's the point? That's not needed. Come on, you know me. Oh, just be you, man, just be you. And then the last one was by himself. No summons, he just won 1v1s. And you see what happened to him. Oh my god, he's packed. Basically, all the clues and everything led to the cemetery. So that's where I went. And it's a very deep tunnel in there, huh? Yeah, so this actually led us to the Bat Cave. Or what's left of it, as he says. And of course, some more fights. Boom! Maybe I'm just the best, I don't know. There were quite a few fights in between getting to the end, and honestly, I beat them all in under 3 tries, so I'm not really gonna go over them. So, we reached the end. Whoa, there's the Lazarus Pit, who could have guessed? And there's Talia, who could have guessed? And there's... That's crazy. Huh. Who could have guessed? They're kind of making it seem like Bruce is brainwashed here, and I'm gonna have to fight him. Oh, that's what's happening? Oh, okay. Yeah, so this boss compared to every Arkham boss ever is way harder. I mean, it's not even close. If you haven't watched my other video, there's one Arkham boss in particular in Arkham Asylum that I didn't like, and I thought it was way harder than every Arkham boss. Yeah, this boss top stat. By a lot. Now, Bruce's moveset isn't too crazy. He only has like 4 or 5 moves, and I'm showing you him right now, but he did hit me quite a bit, I'll be honest. But that wasn't the worst part. I then realized you could just stun lock this guy with this one move. I think this move's OP. I mean, that's not a problem with me. Let's go, baby. Even though we beat him, Bruce is still geeked out. So we told him to go away. And of course, we're gonna fight Talia. Oh man, Bruce is dead. Got slashed in the chest and the back. He's dead. But here's where the bad part starts. This boss is a problem. But that's not the main problem. I gotta fight them consecutively every single time. You don't know how many times I fought Bruce just to get back to the second phase. Now right here I know I got hit, but I was trying to practice the boss because I've only fought her 3 times and every single time I got hit right off rip. So I just wanted to give it like a nice 15 to 20 second practice. I did this practice multiple times because I just kept getting hit right off rip. Honestly, this boss is way out of any Batman boss's league. Like, let's say it was a tier list. Any hard boss from Arkham is at C. This boss is at triple S. Okay guys, I have a few confessions. 1, I fought this boss for over 2 hours. 2, it was so hard,
I lowered the difficulty. Yeah, I did it. Don't shame me. Don't shame me. I didn't lower it 1 to medium. I lowered it to easy. I physically thought the second phase was impossible. And you're gonna see something even worse here in a second.
Let's go, baby! Oh my god, I don't care if that's on easy. Wait, she doesn't have a second phase, right? No. No, please. It can't be a 3-phase boss. I'm about to just quit. I'm about to put it on very easy.
That's right, I spent a hard 2 hours just to learn there's a 3rd phase. And yes, I got hit again. I have to practice this. You know how long it took me to get past the 2nd phase? You know what she does? She turns into Melania. I hate this boss. I hate this boss. The thing is, the 3rd phase is way easier than the 2nd one. She's slower, her moves are way easier to predict, and I can actually see what she's doing. Take a look at the 2nd phase. I know I got hit in this part. Practice still. Take a look. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to not get hit? There was one godsend run where I felt like I had a chance. We're on to the 3rd phase. By the way, Bruce is a joke. I shouldn't get hit on him ever again. Listen, his damage is absurd, but so is the moves, alright? Don't hate on me.
Yes! 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 Oh my god! It may be on easy, but there can't be a 4th phase. There can't be. Oh my god, that took 2 hours. That was longer than the elevator fight. Bro, where are my other... Come on! Look at this! Where's everybody at?
Yeah, if you've never seen this story before, Bruce Loki sacrifices himself. He's gone. He's gone. I mean, Loki has his, like, step up to leader moment and saying he's gonna save Gotham and everything. Can I be honest? It's a good game. It's a good game. I said it. I said it. It's a good game. It's a good game. You can't tell me this isn't a good send-off. I mean, look at that. Now, here are the end of the game results for all of the Arkham games. And if I could, I would bump down Arkham Asylum to an 8 and put this game at a 10, because it's a 10. And it was so much harder than Arkham Asylum. No game has ever made me lower the difficulty. Ever. I've never lowered the difficulty in my life. This game made me do it. It's a 10. In the Arkham game's average difficulty, this is what theirs looks like. And Gotham Knights got a 6.8, which I think is very fair. I think it was the hardest one. Wait, hold on before you go. Yes, you. I'm not gonna say subscribe and like, don't worry. I mean, if you want to. I'm here to tell you my next few videos. Next up, Suicide Squad. Then I'm gonna combine these 2 videos, make it a video so it's easier to watch for people who haven't watched it yet. And then I'm gonna make a Grounded 2 100 Days video. And if these 2 videos I make combine for 500 likes, I'm gonna do the DLC run like I said I'm going to. And after that, I don't know, it's a toss-up. We'll have to see. Anyway, thank you for watching. This video is suggested from me and YouTube. Go watch it.